Today we look at integrating AWEBER and ClickFunnels. You're going to see the two ways to integrate the two software so you can operate on autopilot. Hey, it's Jaime. If we're just meeting, welcome to the channel that brings actionable content to grow your business through online marketing. So if that sounds beneficial, consider subscribing. All right, so let's dig in. The first thing we're going to do is set up everything we need to over on ClickFunnels, and then we're going to go over to AWEBER and make the connections that we need to from there as well. So let's just get right to it. We're going to go to the account settings, which is what you see right now. We're going to go to the integrations, and we're going to make sure that two things are connected. We're going to make sure that we have HTML forms connected and that we have the AWEBER connection. So in order to do that, all you have to do is go to add new integrations, and you see there's a ton to choose from. But of course, we're going to go with AWEBER. And if you can't find the one that you're looking for, then just search for it. So let's just go with form. HTML form, again, you want to make sure that that's connected, and if you weren't finding AWEBER, even though it's the top right, you can just select it right there, and then you're just going to be asked to log into AWEBER, and that's all it takes. So I'm not gonna connect again because we're already set up, but as you can see, we are ready to go there. Now let's just go over and work with the funnel, because that is what we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure that all of the leads that we get in go straight to the email autoresponder AWEBER. That's the whole point of this video. All right, so you see I'm only asking for the name and the email. You can't really see it right there, but we'll come back, and I won't move my screen quite yet. All right, so here we are at AWEBER, and the way that it works is very simple. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Manage Lists. You're going to create a list, and you're going to name it. You're going to name this list right here. Let me refresh it. So you're going to name your list. So set up your list, your company name. So my company name, I'm just going to put Jaime Resendiz, your company website, your address, and then the sender name and sender email. So we're going to go to next step. And then you're going to name the list. So we're going to put this AWEBER plus ClickFunnels. So I know to come back to this. All right, so I'll copy that. And then briefly describe the emails your subscribers are going to receive. So what is this about? What you're going to put here is a bit more information about what this list is about. So what you ask them to subscribe to, or what they subscribe to, because this is going to show up when people unsubscribe. So they have a notion of, what was this? And all things considered, hopefully they see that and they don't unsubscribe, but at least gives them a notion of what this is, and they don't categorize it as spam. So this is where it's going to show up. So learn, considering that this list is I'm creating it AWEBER plus ClickFunnels. So just making if I was going to do an email sequence from that, that's what I would call it, that just as an example. But if you're doing a home buyer sequence or a home seller sequence, and you would put learn how to buy a home, or all the tips and tricks needed for home sellers today, something that gives them a notion of what they subscribe for. So since we're going off of this little example right here, learn how to connect AWEBER and ClickFunnels quickly. Perfect. We're going to go to the next step. Language, English is perfect. And then you see right here the subject line. It's going to be their first name right there, and confirm subscription. So you get to select confirm your request for information, confirm your subscription, and then you have different variations. So I like to put the first name first and confirm subscription. And then this is a confirmation message your subscribers will receive when they sign up for your list. So this is very important right here, especially if you're just thinking about AWEBER versus Constant Contact versus MailChimp versus iContact, whatever other email autoresponder system you're working with. This part is super important, because AWEBER starting out will not let you circumvent the confirm subscription button. So what happens is, once they give you their contact information over here on the landing page that we have selected, that we're going to go through as the example, once they give you their information, they're going to be sent an email to confirm. If you are new to AWEBER, so you just sign up to AWEBER, there's no way to take that out. Now, there's a button that says, hey, I don't want this to be sent out, but you have to ask for permission from AWEBER to be opted out. And 99% of the time, they're going to tell you no. They want to see some account activity on your account before they actually give you that opt out. So all that to say is, if you're considering using AWEBER and you're okay with this, confirm my subscription, then know that this is going to be what you're required to do 99% of the time, i.e. 100% of the time at this point. So just be aware of that, because if they don't confirm their subscription, they don't get what they what you promised them over here, so they won't be added to your email list. So just be fully aware of that, because AWeber, that's how it operates. I'm comfortable with that, because with this, it'll clean up my my email, so I'm not too concerned about it. But just be aware of that. This is a very important thing that you don't want to miss, and get very frustrated whenever you set up all your campaigns, import all of your contacts, and only to find out that, dang, everybody has to confirm their subscription. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's going to clean up your email. So just be aware of that. All right, but you can also customize it. If you want to put something else right here, as you saw right there, if you want to change the company name to whatever you want, I am comfortable with this. You can edit your message here, but know that you don't have to. So we're going to approve the message, and we're going to create the list. All right, so we've created the list, and as you see up here, we're working off of this list. So I've clicked down here. I am about maybe half of the way. No, not even half of the way. I'm maybe a third of the way, or a fourth of the way, fully integrated into AWeber. So I moved from another CRM and email autoresponder to AWeber. So I'm just in the middle. There I go again. I'm about a third of the way there, getting all of the emails in, getting everything imported in from all the different software that I was at. So this is a few lists that we're creating, but first you have to have that list. So all of the leads that come in, you know that they came in from a certain funnel. So in this example, if I really wanted to be go from the very beginning to end, I would have called it the Facebook Ads Essentials Course Funnel, which list, I'm sorry. So, but I already have that. So for our example, we're just going to call it the AWeber plus ClickFunnels. All right, so now that we have that going, what we're going to do is we're going to sign up forms. Hey, one quick second, I'll let you get right back to the video. I know that you're trying to make the connection between AWeber and ClickFunnels, and that's super important. But just as important is the like button down there. If you wouldn't mind smashing it, that'd be fantastic. All right, so sign up forms, you do need to have a sign up form in order to make the connection between AWeber and ClickFunnels. This is the moneymaker right here. This is what's going to connect the ClickFunnels, go into AWeber, so all of the emails, all of the names, and all the phone numbers. So I'm going to show you those two ways that I promised you at the intro of this video. So we're going to create a sign up form, and then these, don't worry about the templates. They're all going to be pretty terrible, to be honest with you. So all we're interested right here is in the name and the email, because that's all I'm asking for. I'm asking for the name and the email. So I'm going to show you how to do this the easy way, which is the first way that you're going to see, because the name of the email, that's the most simplistic thing that you can do. So I'm going to move myself for a quick second over here, and then I'm going to go to step 2. We're going to name this AWeber plus, I think I actually copied that. Yep, ClickFunnels. And then the thank you page. So what we're doing right now is we're creating essentially like the front end, or I guess the back end of this right here. Because traditionally you would just preview this, and somebody would give you their contact information, and that contact information is stored. Unless you have the upgraded package where ClickFunnels actually sends the emails from its own system, or you integrate it with another CRM. So this is a traditional way, but what we're doing right now is we're connecting AWeber to the back end of this right here. So the emails automatically come into AWeber. And on the thank you page, what we're doing is once we receive that email, so essentially this form is going to be receiving, that one you're creating right now is going to be receiving the information. Once that happens, where are you going to send them? And in this funnel, you're going to send them over to the thank you page or the acknowledgement page. So I'm just going to paste that right here. All right. And there you go. So the rest of it is fine. I don't like opening it in a new window. I like it on the same window. That's fine for me. We're going to save our form, and then we're going to go to step 3. All right, so this is the fun part. This is where you make the decision depending on the complexity of your form. Right now, the simple thing to do would be go over here, go back to the page that you collect the information from, go to the edit page, go to settings, go to integrations, and then do, well, this one's already connected, but I'll show you both. So I'll remove the integration, and then I'll go to AWEBER right there, and then I'm going to go to integrate existing forms. Now, if you just created the form, chances are that it's not going to be on this list right here. So you're just going to hit refresh the form, and you're going to find the form. So you would just go boom, boom, boom. In this example, the Facebook Ads Essentials, and it's ready to go. Now this one actually won't connect because it's different forms, but if I was going to do that, I would actually go to the AWEBER plus connection. If I was going to be make the actual connection that I'm doing right here, that's all you would need to do. So you would set up the you would set up the form over here, and then you're gonna look for it over here. So let me X out of this real quick, and then come back to it. So that's the first way. All you do is go and select the integration that you've already had. I didn't save it, so you can so I didn't have to integrate everything. So let me remove this integration again and show you the more manual way of connecting the two. So I'm going to go right back here, go to null HTML form, because remember we did that HTML integration a few seconds ago. Integrate existing form. And now it's going to ask you for a code. So we're going to come back here. Again, this is basically doing the same thing, but in a different way. And the reason I'm showing you this other way right here, the install my form myself, the reason I'm showing you this is because in your form, you could be asking for custom custom fields. So if you're asking, let's just say for the state that they're in, for whatever reason, the other way is just not going to work. So you need to know how to do this as well. So if you're asking just for the email and just for the name, the previous example that I just gave you, that's all you need. You're off and running. It's going to work perfectly. But if you don't have that, if you don't have that simple form set up and you need some additional unique features, then you're going to do it this way. So we're going to go to raw HTML. We're going to unclick that. We're going to come back here. And you see where it says /form right there? We're going to highlight all the way up to form. So we're going to go from form to form. We're going to come over here. We're going to paste this, and we're going to move myself one more time. We're going to parse and save web form, and there you go. So if you had custom fields, like if you're asking for the state, if you're asking for the phone number as an example, all you have to do is put name, email, and then you would have other options if you had selected other things that you wanted to collect to go straight into your AWEBER, like the phone or the state that they're in. Then you just match them up and you're on your way. Then you just hit save and you're off and running. So let me X out of this real quick just so it doesn't get saved. All right, so then you're done here. So remember, you went to your list, you created a list so you could separate out where you're getting your leads from. It's good email practice knowing where your leads are coming from. And then the sign up form, this is actually the thing that connects you to your actual landing page, whatever you're using, whether that's lead pages, whether that's ClickFunnels, whether that's whatever. It's capturing the information as well. And then if you're going to send them a campaign, so if you're going to put them in an email sequence, this is where you would do it. So you would create a campaign right here. You would click that. I'm just going to go to lead magnet as an example. You're delivering whatever you were promising, and it's going to create it in a couple of seconds, and there you go. So if you click on here, you can see what your email looks like. You can, of course, adjust it. There's just so many different templates. You can select from all the templates that you want, as you can see right here. We're not going to spend too much time, but just want to show you what the rest of the backend works or looks like. So if you're interested in an AWEBER account or a ClickFunnels account, both of those are linked down below. There are going to be some free trials down there, and some will actually have a discount. So feel free to use them. Those are affiliate links, just full disclosure, and it'll help the channel out tremendously. But going back to this, all you have to do is just adjust everything. This is something that you're used to. This is very simple. Same thing that you do with PowerPoint, same thing that you do with Microsoft Word, whatever the case is, that's all you do. So let me X out of this and show you the last part. I'll just X out. I'm just trying to show you as much as I possibly can in the short amount of time that we have together. And in order to create that sequence, you see right here that we created a campaign upon new subscribers. So that means that as soon as they give me their contact information over there on the ClickFunnels funnel right here, then I want the automation to take over. So this is that email, that introductory email that I would send out. But if I wanted to send them out something else a day later, as you see right there, I would go right there. Okay, so I would do another message. And if I wanted to do another, I would just go right there. And then you can adjust it. You can adjust it based off of hours, based off of minutes, based off of months. So everything is set up perfectly. Now, let's just say you're going to send them through an entire sequence. Let's just say you have a complete sequence on home buyers, and you have an entire 7-day campaign that they're going to go through. You can add a tag after that so you can categorize your leads. So let's just say somebody came into your funnel, somebody gave you their contact information, and you want to see who's actually gone through your entire email flow in the home buyer side. So all you have to do is apply that tag and then name the tag, and you have yourself a categorized lead. This way you don't get lost on who has gone through your systems, who has gone through your flows, and you keep everything organized. So as a reminder, there are 2 ways to integrate into AWEBER. And I've showed you the easy way and I showed you the more complex way. Both of those are relatively simple to do. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to drop them down in the comment section down below. And I am very excited to see what you're going to create with AWEBER and ClickFunnels. Well, now that you know how to make the integration between AWEBER and ClickFunnels, it's time to get some sales. It's time to get some leads. So I'll leave a video right here that's going to help you do that. Also, if you found value today, please be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And of course, make it your best day yet.